I think my first thought immediately was, okay, well, how's Nick going to get back up into the first round? Mm-hmm. I wonder if he feels like maybe the strength of the back end of the first round.
Yeah.
So he wants to have this flexibility now of, okay, we like a lot of guys that are probably going to be available end of the first round, top of the second round. And if we need to move up or if I want to move up, we've got these 2 picks in the second round. We've got 2 picks in the second round next year. We'll be able to figure out a way to do it. So it gives them the flexibility to do that. I would still give it a 50-50 shot that the Texans will end up with a first-round pick.
You do? You think he can move back?
I just think it might not be until draft, like the day before the draft or draft night.
Until they see how the board falls. It may not be until right before the pick, like it was with Will Anderson last year.
Yeah. Which will make for an interesting draft party. If it's during the actual draft itself, it'll be really super interesting.
So if we do my thing here where immediately I have 4 thoughts on something that happens with the Texans, like I did with the Schultz signing and Kaimi and some other things, honestly, the first thing that popped into my head of the 4 thoughts on this is, what happens with the draft party this year? The draft party has been lit the last couple years because the Texans have had 2 first-round picks. So it was already going to be tamped back a little bit from 2022 when they had pick 3 and pick 13. And then last year, I mean, they're never going to top last year where you pick a quarterback at 2 and then you move up and get Will Anderson at 3. But it was going to be kind of fun to have a good team and just sit back and see what everybody else is doing to try to, kind of hang with the Texans. Texans are one of the better teams in the league now. And now they're out of the first round.